How do NASCAR chassis specialists balance aero and grip? Imagine being in charge of making a race car go faster around every corner and straightaway. That's what a NASCAR chassis specialist does. They're the ones fine-tuning the car's setup to find the perfect mix of aerodynamics and grip. It's a constant balancing act. First, they focus on how air flows over the car. Aerodynamics, or Aero, helps generate downforce, which pushes the car onto the track. This downforce improves tire grip, especially in corners. But too much aero drag can slow the car down on long straight sections. So they carefully adjust spoilers, splitters, and body angles to get the right amount of downforce without creating excessive drag. Next, they look at the suspension components. Springs, shocks, sway bars, and ride height are all tweaked to improve how the tires contact the track. Softer springs and shocks can increase grip by allowing tires to conform better to bumps and curves. But if they soften too much, it might reduce aerodynamic efficiency by changing the ride height. Chassis specialists also work on aero balance. They adjust front and rear downforce by changing the angle of spoilers and splitters. This helps prevent the car from understeering or oversteering. If the front downforce is too high, the car might push wide in corners. Too much rear downforce can cause the car to spin out. They match these aero tweaks with suspension changes to keep the car stable and responsive. Different tracks requiring different setups. On high-speed tracks with long straightaways, they prioritize reducing drag and maintaining downforce for stability. On short tracks with tight corners, they focus more on mechanical grip from suspension tuning. Data from telemetry and driver feedback are essential. They monitor tire temperatures, suspension movement, and aerodynamic forces to see how the car performs. If tires overheat or wear unevenly, they make adjustments. Drivers tell them how the car feels in different parts of the track, which guides further tuning. To keep the balance, they adjust ride height to optimize downforce without sacrificing grip. They tune spring rates and shocks to control weight transfer and tire contact. Sway bars are changed to influence how the car corners. Camber and toe angles are set to maximize tire contact patches. They also fine-tune aero parts to get the right downforce distribution. Throughout a race weekend, conditions change. Weather, track surface, and tire wear all affect how the car behaves. The chassis specialist's job is to keep making small adjustments to maintain the best possible balance. It's a continuous process of testing, analyzing, and fine-tuning to make sure the car is fast, stable, and ready for every lap.